Good evening and welcome to the Spirit of Manitoba Winter Concert Series and Open Mic Night number 6. This is our grand finale. They call me Bruce. I host Beer for Breakfast on 101.5 UMFM every Saturday morning. And during the winter, every second weekend, it's been my pleasure to be your host here. This has been made possible by the Safe at Home Manitoba program. And hopefully everybody has been safe at home, and all the best to you and yours. We want to mention that this is a safe space. All the best to everyone, regardless of who you are, how you are, what you are. We want you here, and it is safe for all. Do not interfere with others. Be kind, and we'll all have a great time. The Whoop and Holler Folk Festival recognizes the deep cultural roots of Manitoba and the Prairie region, which go back thousands of years. And the festival site is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Dene, Dakota, Oji-Cree, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. Our organization respects the signing of Treaty 1 on these lands, acknowledges the past harm and lasting injustice of colonialism, and we strive to move forward with our Indigenous brothers and sisters to build a common future of love, peace, and reconciliation through inclusion and engagement, cultural activities, and musical programming, especially musical programming. So sit back and enjoy. We've got a wonderful open mic for you, some very different guests. You've seen them all before. No, there's one new one tonight, but you've enjoyed them before. And our featured guests, Brooklyn Samson and David Fort, you know them better as Twintwa, and that's not T-O-I, as in French toi for you. It's T-W-A for the Water Armada. As Twintwa, they traveled the Assiniboine, the Sacramento River, I do believe the Ohio River, maybe it was the Cuyahoga, the Mississippi, a variety of rivers, and they collected an armada behind them of canoes, and they'd pull over and perform on the riverbank. They also, as the same duo, perform as Forest Her Dress. And we were like, why would the same people do two different projects? Slightly different influences, but we're going to ask them directly. They are our featured guests. Hello, Dave and Brooke.
Hey, Bruce, how's it going?
It is going splendid. How are you folks this evening?
Oh, we're great. Great.
Well,
Thanks. We got the best green room ever.
there you go. I need some volume there.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So tell the folks, the same two people,
hmm
two different bands. What's the difference?
Well, Forest Her Dress is now Brooke's writing, her songwriting. So we can the exploration. It's her project, her visions.
And
Is it?
okay.
Yeah, basically.
And Brooke, your vision is a little more land based,
And she
by
can't
the
hear
name
you because
Forest Her Dress.
she can't hear you because I had to have the headphones on.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll let you play then, Dave,
Yeah.
because we want to get to all those great stories.
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce. Let's do it.
Everybody, Twintwa and Forest Her Dress.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Thanks, Bruce. Thank you, Linda, Josh, Mitch. Everybody helped making this happen. We're going to start with some Forest Her Dress songs before we morph into Twintwa a little later in our set. This first song is called Mother Earth. Beautiful sunflower, Mother Earth. Thank you so much. Pass this over to you.
Yes. You want a quick group check? The notes there.
Okay. This next song we're going to play is called Far From Home. And it's a song about missing home, missing grandparents who've passed on, and finding your true roots. So, Far From Home. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is a land that knows our names, knows my grandmother's hands. Hills and meadows we stand to defend. Coast to coastline is life. Identity tied to the land. What are we doing to ourselves? Head held high, hope inside is what I dream for you. There is a land that knows our names, knows my grandfather's hands. Marshes and peaks we stand to defend. Coast to coastline is life. Identity tied to the land. What are we doing to ourselves? Head held high, hope inside is what I dream for you.
Which one's next?
Nightmares ago.
Nightmares.
I need some hawthorn tea. Ready, Dave?
Yeah.
Awesome. This next song is called Nightmares Ago. And every day our worst nightmares ago. There's no falling asleep, this is reality. The truth is always hanging over us. But I welcome it. You are welcome here, you can stay with me. And we'll make our had a dream we were wild rose harvesting, just enough for a cup of tea, with the quiet sounds of bumblebees.
That was Miles of Smiles.
You thought correct. All right, a traveling song. This next song we're gonna play is called Miles of Smiles. And let's wait for Dave to get ready here. One, two, three, four. And I'll never tire of counting miles and reading maps with you, and we'll cherish every mile we go. Leads us to the trees before Taj, before Taj. I got miles of smiles, lost in signs and time. I got miles of smiles, lost in signs and time with you. Camping under bridges and at the foot of some big dams, and I'll sit there thinking we are this river and she's not free. Let her go, let her flow as she chooses, as she pleases. I got miles of smiles, passing signs in time. I got miles of smiles, passing signs in time with you. Sometimes the wind's not at our backs, and sometimes hell comes hard. Sometimes the water is so shallow, have to rise and walk, but we'll flow. We all flow with herons, currents, snakes, eagles, and the wind. We will go. We all flow. I got miles of smiles, passing signs and time. I got miles of smiles, passing signs and time with you. I got miles of smiles, passing signs and time. I got miles of smiles, passing signs and time with you.
Miles and piles of smiles. What's the next song called?
Well, this next song is a very brand new song called Let Her Be. 1, 2, 3, 4. what's real is how we hold each other now and treat every woman like she is the queen. Oh, your dreams. Oh, we dream. Oh, we dream. Oh, your dreams. Oh, your dreams. Oh, we dream. Oh, we dream. Oh, your dreams. All right, one more song we're gonna play as Forest Her Dress, and the song we're gonna play is called Bend in the River. And I wrote this song a couple summers ago, getting ready to go to the Whoop'n'Holler Folk Festival actually, just a few days before. There was a lot going on and just kind of came out of me, and was just really appreciating that we were getting to go spend some time near the Assiniboine River and at the wonderful festival grounds there. So, ready? River of my dreams, dance in the river so holy. Pull up to shore to camp for the eve. Head up the cottonwood trail to let my spirit free. Head up the cottonwood trail to let my spirit free. Come, let go now, the water pleads, so we can be free to dream under the stars, free to dream as our ancestors have seen. Water runs through all of us, connecting you and me. Water breathes us new life, so let's tell her she's divine. Down the river we flow now with a newfound friend. Down the river we'll flow now with a newfound friend.
Nice. All right, just gonna switch you out. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I need that though.
It's stuck.
So we're gonna move into the Twintwa set, and it's been about a year and a year and some change on COVID. Am I correct? So we've all been getting a little squirrely. So I wrote this song. We're kind of yeah. It's called Cabin Fever Blues.
Kind of going crazy.
Kind of going
maybe?
crazy. Kind of going crazy. Now I do need that other capo.
And I have it
Yep.
right here.
Thanks. It's a 2 capo song. It's capo-rific. Yeah, so let's just get this going. Twintwa, Cabin Fever Blues. sky so blue, sky so blue, stuck here with you, nothing to do. Now I've been told to keep my ass home. Cabin fever blows, cabin fever blows, cabin fever blows. Sky so blue, sky so blue, nothing to do, just down to work for you. Don't like being told where I can and can't go. Cabin fever blows, cabin fever blows, cabin fever blows. Woo! Cabin fever blows. Woo! Woo! Cabin fever blows. Woo! Woo! Cabin fever blows. Right? That's about how I'm feeling. I do like cabins. I mean, who doesn't like cabins, really? You ever just get that sense of doubt? I see starving people out on the streets as I walk out to get my eats, to get my treats, to get my meat. And we'll tell ourselves that it's all their fault, but I sense that doubt, I sense that doubt, I sense that doubt. If I try to try. That you don't see.
Now I've been thinking about getting a gun. Why shouldn't I have one? Just a little one.
Now I've been thinking about getting a gun. Why shouldn't I have one? Just a little one, you know. My friends, you know. My friends, you know. My friends, you know. My friends, you know. My friends. My friends, you know, my friends, you know, my friends, you clapping enthusiastically. You're clapping in my mind. And it feels really great. And I appreciate it. All right. Speaking of things I appreciate, air. So I really appreciate trees and plants. And this song's kind of an ode to them. It's called Old Tree. It's kind of, it's about, yeah, sometimes I just get blown away that we're breathing each other. I just think that's really beautiful. So here we go. Blue sky, big clouds, tall trees, all around me, surround me, buzzard insects, chirping birds, chopping wood, feeling good, like I should, like I should. Old tree, tell me stories about how it used to be. Old tree, speak to me, speak to me, speak to me, speak to me, speak through me. Old tree, breathe me. Old tree, breathe me. It's an owl song. They live in trees. Yeah. Also, now, I'm looking forward to playing this next one. This next one's for Linda. Linda requested this, I don't know, back in the fall that we play this, and we don't play this. This is a really old This is a Twin song. Oh shit! I had a feeling that one was gonna break because of that. I'm just gonna have to live without it. Really, I had a feeling that one was gonna break, but we can still move on. It's kind of fitting in a way. This song's kind of a destructive time. I learned how to drink up north. Back when they were still smoking in the bars, that kind of thing. A giant cigarette on our skyline. Flin Flon. So just a smoking, drinking kind of town. And this is a tribute to that. It's called the Drinking Song. See how we do without that high. I wanna spend all my money on nothing to lose tonight. I wanna spend all my money on nothing to lose tonight. I'm gonna go to the dirty bar. I'm gonna drink until I die. Wake up in heaven, I'll just simply ask why. Did you take away my pain? I was having such a good time. I'm gonna spend all my money on nothing to lose tonight. I'm gonna go to the honky-tonk bars. I'm gonna find me a ride. I'm gonna let her take me home. I'm gonna show her a good time. And when the devil comes to me with an offer and or a bribe, I say, no thanks, Mr. Devil. I'm doing just fine. Well, it circles around and it never ends. That's how long I'm gonna be your friend. That's what that cranberry girl, she said. Even though she knew that I went to bed. Well, it circles around and it never ends. That's how long I'm gonna be your friend. That's what that Mennonite girl, she said. Even though she knew I was fucked in the head. I'm gonna spend all my money on nothing to lose tonight. gonna spend all my money on nothing to lose tonight. I'm gonna go to the dirty, dirty bar. I'm gonna drink until I die. And when I wake up in heaven, I'll just simply ask why. Did you take away my pain? I was having such a good time. Oh yeah, give me the spins there. I'm getting the spins. Well, it's time for a smoke, and it's time for a joke at your expense. Well, it's time for a drink, and I think it'll be at your expense. Give me back my copies. I can't see straight. Something like that. Good old memories of the bad old days. Alright, so this next song is Brooke and I lived out in Newfoundland a few years ago for about a year, and lots of time by the ocean, lots of boy oh boy, that ocean makes you think. Lots of contemplative, wonderful things, all sorts of things. So this song's called Oh Ocean, the Mighty One, the Mighty One. We'll see how yeah, we should be fine. We should be just fine. Here. Pardon me. Oh Ocean, the Mighty One, the Mighty One. Fairly new song. Oh Ocean, come to me in the setting sun. I can't fight that war, then I don't want it no more. And if I can't fight that war, then I don't want it no more. Ocean, should I go? Should I come? come with law and they come with gun.
Just the same as they always done.
So I fought with tears and I fought with song.
They just kept moving right along.
So I lied right back down on the ground, looking after me myself. But it won't be long, my time will come. I'll be staring at that gun. And if I can't fight that war, then I don't want to live no more. And if I can't fight that war, then I don't want to live no more. Ocean, come to me in the rising sun. Okay, I need to grab a prop. So this is going to be the last two songs of the night. Changing in the Garden, Summertime Dream. And I'm going to make sure to, of course, thank you to Whoop and Holler and Bruce and all the great people. And there's an open mic coming after, so stick around for all the artists who are going to be performing. I'm putting this hat on, so shout out to Ted Messington, the gateway into Portage for us on our first Assiniboine River Music Tour. Ted introduced us to so many good people. He's an amazing man. He sings about gardens. He's a singing gardener, and I think, yeah, he represents a lot of beautiful things, as you all do too, of the Portage Prairie region, and its independent gardening potential and what already exists. So yeah, Changing the Guard, Summertime, Twintwa Forest Her Dress. We've had a great time. Let's do this. Changing the Guard. Sorry, I'm missing that high. Night time is the right time. Night time is the right time. Night time is the right time. Changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Changing of the guard. Look at all the stars. All the rules change. Brand new game. Brand new game. Brand new game. Brand new game. Who wants to play with me? take all your money and throw it all away, throw it all away, throw it all away, throw it all away. Live for today, tonight. And twilight has come, time to hide and run, 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 time to hide and run. And sleep on the train all through the day, all through the day, all through the day. And sleep in the hay all through the day, all through the day, all through the day. And sun setting down, time to come and play, 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 time to come and play. Nap time is the right time, nap time is the right time, nap time is the right time. Look at all the stars, 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 look at all the stars. It's a changing of the guard. I've got something on my mind again. I've got something on my mind again. Summertime, summertime, summertime. All we need is a garden hose and a garden hose and a garden hose. And all we need is a garden hose and a big backyard where the green grass grows. And all we need is a swimming hole, a place to go where the water flows. And all we need when the moon hung low is a song to sing while the fires glow. And all we need when the stars come out is a little place to go make out. And all we need when the sun comes up is a little la-di-da-di-da. And all we need is a fishing pool, a place to go, a fishing hole. And all we need when the sun goes down is a place to go and run around this town. And all we need is a summer dream, a memory, a memory. And all we need is a summer dream, a memory, a memory. And all we need is a garden hose and a garden hose and a garden hose. And all we need garden hose, and a garden hose. Are you listening? God knows. Are you breathing? God in repose. Are you ancient? God in hose. Are you mirroring? God in shows. Are you patient? God in slow. Are you sneaking, you little garden gnome? Are you hiding, garden down low? Are you broken, garden bones? Are you loving, garden propose? Are you seeding, garden sows? Are you working, garden alone? Are you hungry, garden grows? Are you streaming, garden flows? Are you drifting, garden blows? Are you dreaming, garden flows? Those seeds going. Let's do it.
Thank you so much, everybody. Very excited to hear the performers coming up next.
Brooke and Dave, that was fantastic. Brooklyn Samson, David Fort, they are Twintwa and Forest Her Dress. It doesn't get any more grassroots, organic, and holistic, to use three cliches in a non-cliched manner. Great storytelling. There's just something so earthly about them. Thank you, folks. That was fantastic, as always. And I just have to mention that we all met at an open mic. Open mics are great. You get a little taste of everything. And we've got great tastes of Manitoba. And we're going to start off with someone who, well, she'd be up for Best Supporting Artist. You may have seen Emily Arsenault open up for Tyler Del Pino or Sweet Alibi. One of those artists that you go, I haven't heard of, but the musicians have. And that's the kicker. Those in the know. And tonight, Emily has three great selections for us: a jazz standard, an original, and a popular cover. So take it away, Emily.
Hi, thank you so much for having me, first of all. It's really awesome to perform again. I'm going to start off with my original. It's called Shivering. So windy is the day, the sky is a sheet of white. I if it'll be alright. And I miss the shorter days I'm walking alone, walking for hours, so I did not have to go home. I miss the sun in your face and the trees behind you. They were quivering, they were basking in your beauty. They were shivering. The ground melts as you step. If you're not careful, you could sink. Speak in quiet tones, please close your blinds. Cease to think about the sun, your face, the trees behind you. They were quivering, basking in your beauty, your beauty. Oh, I was shivering. Thank you. That was my song Shivering. Next I'm gonna play Quiet Night of Quiet Stars, which is a jazz standard. I don't really play it like one. Quiet nights of quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar, floating on silence that surrounds us. Quiet thoughts and quiet dreams, quiet walks by quiet streets, and a window looking out on Corcovado. Oh, how lovely. I, who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a bitter tragic joke about with you. quiet nights of quiet stars, quiet chords from my guitar floating on a silence that surrounds us. This is where I wanna be, here with you so close to me until the final flicker of life's ember. And I, who was lost and lonely, believing life was only a big tragic joke, I found with you the meaning of existence. My love, oh, 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 the meaning of existence. My love. This is where I wanna be, here with you so close to me until the final flicker of life's ember. Thank you. And my last song, I'm going to be doing a cover of Crazy for You by Adele. Found myself today singing out at your name. You say I'm crazy. If I am, I'm crazy for you. Sometimes sitting in the dark, wishing you were here, it turns me crazy. Oh, but it's you who makes me lose my head. Tell me to run, and I'll race. If you want me to stop, I'll freeze. If you want me gone, I'll leave. Just hold me closer, baby, and make me crazy for you. Crazy, I'm so crazy for you. keep on trying and fighting these feelings away. But the more I do, the crazier I turn into. I've been pacing floors, and I've been opening doors, hoping you'll walk through and save me, girl, and make me crazy for you and you. You make me crazy and crazy. Crazy for you. I'm crazy. I'm too crazy. I'm crazy for you. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Emily Arsenault. And hopefully we'll see you headlining soon. Supporting cats. So write some more songs for us. Thank you, Emily. That was fantastic. Check her out on Instagram. Up next, from the bird watching capital of Manitoba, we've got Teresa Thor, who you know better as one half of the, I'll say, accessible avant-garde alternapop group Bicycle Face. They are a fantastic duo, but it's a different kind of duo tonight. She's got John Himes there. She's playing the ukulele. Teresa Thor from Langreth, Manitoba. Welcome. We've got a little technical difficulty there. Well, I did tell you that Langreth was the birdwatching capital of Manitoba. They've got a great big blue heron. And Emily, if you can hear me, unmute the mic. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, great
Hi.
blue heron there. It is south of Evan Flow, I should say, and north of Gladstone on the western shores of Lake Manitoba. You thought about the bird, you thought about the beautiful music, and you're ready to go.
Great. We're good now. I said a lot of very clever things, but we're just going to get into the music. So this is a song I wrote last summer while I was spending a lot of the time not being around people and being in the bush foraging and listening to news podcasts, which was both a relaxing and stressful experience. So if you're feeling like the news is getting you down, maybe this will be a nice song for you. It's called Current Events. Current events urgently need attending. Tend to your tenderness too. Bounds heavy bent lend themselves to a new life soon. make a believer of you. We'll bid this beleaguered adieu, adieu. Bird's foot, trefoil, foils the best laid plans, uncoils your toiling hands, and Dandelion by any other name would have a bark no less than its bite. But under that bark, you know you're never gonna give up the fight. So let bird's foot, trefoil, foil your best laid plans. You're allowed to believe in the truth. It grew. Caragana cares for all of your missing parts, and hawthorn for your heavy heart. Hawthorn for your heavy heart. Hawthorn for your heart. Okay, well, on to the next. This is another nature-inspired tune. I write a lot of songs at my parents' farm when I am there. And this one is inspired by a bird that I enjoy. And I grew up always loving the sound of this bird's call, but I never knew how to spell it. And this song is actually on a little EP of demos I put out on Bandcamp. If you search for Teresa Thor on Bandcamp, you can find that. And hopefully a solo album will be in the works pretty soon. So this, until that time, is Morning Dove. Or Morning Dove. Which one? Who knows? Okay. Oh, and I forgot to retune. Oh, wow. I had all that time. And I'm gonna get us out of drop F. Back to standard. There we go. Great. And just to check it. Okay. Very anticlimactic. Morning Dove. Okay, let's go. Oh, morning dove, I never know if you spell your name with just an O, or if you're singing to contain your grief. Oh, morning dove, singing songs so brief. Morning dove, do you sing of love? It's a rhyme and scheme that fits like a glove. Or is your aching from way up there more akin to a very public prayer? what you sing of while I am below. Still I am grateful to hear you sing, cold paint. Oh, morning dove, never early, not too late. And now for something completely different. As was mentioned, I am usually behind a synthesizer in Bicycle Face, and we're gonna do a tune actually that Ava, my bandmate in Bicycle Face, and I wrote up together over the internet before it was cool. And this is unreleased, but we actually have an outer space album we're working on, and this might just make its way into that universe. John has so generously learned Ava's beautiful guitar solo and then also added so much of his own. So I'm very grateful that John could play with me, because musicians have been so lonely this year. It's been rough. Okay, so thank you so much to Hoop and Holler for having us. I know it's just going to be a wonderful time this summer. I'm so glad that this series could happen in the winter time to keep us going. And this is Making It. Just gonna check that tuning. Yeah, that's what I thought. Great. Oh, that one went. That's very exciting. I never have to tune, by the way. I'm a pianist. Why? Why did I pick up this instrument? Okay. From your lips, there are ellipses slipping in my heart. There is a beat skipping, and I know that I should stop my gripping. We're all just making it up. 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 We're all just making it. Thank you so much. That's our time, I think. Yeah.
There we go. Took a few hits to unmute it. Thank you, Teresa. That was fantastic. Shades of Bicycle Face, but not quite really. It's different. If you liked her in that format, check out her EP, Demo Listen. I love that. That's from last year during the year that wasn't. Well, this year it is, and we've got one of our returning favorites, Jared Adams. You know him best from Color by Numbers, but he's got a new project, Tragic Nostalgia. And yeah, nostalgia can be very tragic when reality hits you. And he's promised some high energy acoustic arrangements tonight. So rev us up for the Jets game, Jared.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got a couple of songs, a couple that are kind of poppy, upbeat. So yeah, I'll try to get you guys in the mood for the Jets game coming up. I'm gonna open with a new one that I wrote just about I think 2 weeks ago. So it's pretty new, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. It's sort of this one's a bit more, I don't know, not quite as upbeat, but the next two are.
Tomorrow never comes for a natural phenomenon. You're here and then you're gone. Don't know just where you're from. Beauty in your eyes, the love that you despise. Truth she doesn't know, all alone in her headphones. She sings your every word, but doesn't know you're hurt. Beauty in your eyes, the love that you despise. Nobody has to die when the heart sees through the lies. Take me to my church. I need to know my word as I kneel before my God. Am I real or just a fraud? Beauty in your eyes, the love that you despise. It's why you're glorified and all the bastards lie. Tomorrow never comes for a natural phenomenon. You're here and then you're gone. A natural phenomenon.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for everyone tuning in tonight. Been a lot of great music tonight. It's a pleasure to be here, and big thanks to Whoop and Holler for putting this on. Hopefully the festival can happen this year and make it out and see some live music. It'd be great. I've been missing live music so much, so hopefully things look better this summer. This next song I'm going to do is a song based on a children's book. It's based on the book Where the Wild Things Are, and the song's called Where the Wild Things Go. And it's kind of about growing up and not wanting to grow up, but you gotta grow up. So yeah, that's what this one's about.
When I was young, I never realized certain things would go away. Now I'm older and putting it together, things no one ever wanted to say. I keep the shadows out of my bedroom, leave the light on at night. Tell my monsters to go away and leave me. Don't you ever come back. Now I sit here wondering aloud, where did the wild things go? Thought I had a little sailboat, but it's gone. Fear is driving everything I do these days. Makes me feel so sick. Wish I could go back to adolescence, back when passions were strong. Need to relearn things I have forgotten, things you only know in youth. Getting tired of acting like a grown-up. No, I'm child at heart. Now I sit here wondering aloud, where did the wild things go? Thought I had a little sailboat, but it's gone. Where did all those younger years go? They're just a fleeting memory. Can I still sail in and out of weeks and almost over a year? Till I get to an island in the sun where I'm happy all the time. Will I be declared the king when the wild rumpus begins? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thanks. Realized I left my reverb on between those last two songs there, so you kind of heard me being in a cave, I suppose. But I guess that's sort of the living in this modern digital age where you do concerts online, you become sort of your own sound tech, and you got to remember to do all these different things at once. So I got one more song here. This one's poppy and upbeat sort of one. It's off my record I put out in this past summer, or June of last year, I guess, called Tragic Nostalgia. And I actually just put out a video for this song about 2 months ago. This one's called Bright, so I hope you enjoy it.
I am known to you. You are in it too. It's in your face. I watch your eyes trace the spherical shape of the moon. I remember you the way young minds do. So sweet, divine, as you cross the line between knowing and believing. Don't leave tonight, I can't resist when you shine bright. Don't leave tonight, tonight. I sense in you a fear of the truth. There's a light in the dark. I try so hard to be brave and bold. Don't leave tonight, I can't resist when you shine bright. Don't leave tonight, tonight. Don't leave tonight, I can't resist when you shine bright. Don't leave tonight, tonight. Don't leave tonight, I can't resist when you shine bright. Don't leave tonight, tonight.
Definitely don't leave tonight. There's a lot more great music coming up.
It's coming from Fanistel for her 4th trip to the Spirit of Manitoba Winter Concert Series open mic. Bienvenue, Janine Guillaume.
Bonsoir. Comment que ça
Bonsoir,
va ce
ça
soir?
va?
Ah oui, ça va bien. How about you? How about you? How's everything going out there in TV land?
Well, let us know in the comments. Let us know where you're in the comments, where you're listening or watching, I should say. And I don't know, give us some feedback. Tell us what you like, what you didn't like. You know, that guy that yaks too much in between the music. We want to hear it all. But what we really want to hear is some more music from Janine Guillaume. This is our last opportunity until August.
Oh, right on. All right. Well, good evening, everyone, and what another wonderful evening for a show with Hoop and Holler, and it's just been a fantastic way to spend a Saturday evening. So kudos to the whole committee, and thank you very much for putting this on, because without your support, us as artists, we we need this. So I've been spending my time through this pandemic just writing music and working on this Projet Découverte, which was organized by Le Sans Nom in Manitoba, and having a lot of fun writing different tunes. So I'll do a couple of new ones for you tonight. Something that I was thinking about the other day was, I don't remember if it was during dinner and I was eating something and I was like, oh, it was at Mom and Dad's because Mom made dinner, and I was eating, and it just brought me back to like, wow, when I was a kid, and just all the memories come flooding back. And it's funny how different things that we do, or different things that we eat, or just smells, or a song can come on, and it's like, oh, wow, flashback, So this kind of about that. So. C'est une histoire d'été, se balader au petit bistrot du coin, la journée chaude ensoleillée, ensemble on était bien, ça me revient comme hier, le souvenir du goût, fallait bien se taire, la manger jusqu'au bout. La bonne crème glacée pour continuer l'histoire. Tu m'as pris par la main, on se promenait lentement au coin, et c'était tard le soir. Ça me revient dans la tête, le souvenir du goût. Il fallait que tu m'embêtes pour me donner un bisou. Et le soleil retourne au nord, tu es parti de ton bord, il me reste que des souvenirs, ça me fait encore sourire, ça me revient comme toujours, le souvenir du goût, et comme le papillon de velours, rappelle des moments doux. La bonne crème glacée, la bonne crème glacée. Ooh, a little bit of fun. Summertime fun. Going to the ice cream shop at the corner, and first summer loves, those kinds of things. So always fun. I will take a second. So, long time ago, we lost a very dear friend in school, and we were young. We were 12 years old when this friend passed away. He was the joker of the crowd. He was fun, and he was just a little bit of that person that just gave you that bright light of sunshine every day at school because he made you laugh. And a very dear friend of his, who is a dear friend of mine, wrote a song about it just to help heal, and it's called Louis. C'est Patrice William. J'entends pleurer tout bas l'enfant en moi. Il pleure pour les fleurs qui ne vivent qu'une fois. Elles n'ont pas d'espoir à se revoir. Louis, c'est encore moi, mais dis-moi mon gars, comment ça va là-haut chez toi? J'entends un rire au loin, l'enfant du destin, un rire d'aventure, un clin d'œil au futur, la fierté d'un roi qui renaît en moi. Louis, c'est encore moi, mais dis-moi mon gars, comment ça va là-haut chez toi? On disait qu'on vivrait plus longtemps que la terre, mais à 12 ans c'est difficile de mourir en laissant sa mère. J'entends plus un bruit, l'enfant de la nuit. 20 ans ont passé et tu n'as pas changé. Reste que des souvenirs de ton sourire. Louis, c'est encore moi, mais dis-moi mon gars, comment ça va là-haut chez toi? Louis, c'est encore moi, mais dis-moi mon gars, y a-t-il une place tout près de toi? That was written by Patrice Boulian, who is with the band Blue. Now, so many years ago, my husband and I went on a trip to celebrate. Actually, we were going to a wedding, and we were in Alberta, and we come up to Brooks, and we were very early, so we had time to kill. So we see the sign like Dinosaur Provincial Park. Wow, this is cool. Let's go there, because I'd never been, and he was really interested. So off we went to Dinosaur Provincial Park, and we were driving around and seeing, like, because it's all you drive, and there's boxes with the remains of the dinosaurs, and we actually got out of the car and went and checked it out, and Don at one point he looks at the box and he's like, hey, these things were real. I'm like, oh my goodness. So 40 years later we're still married, but there's always surprises. je vois ton visage ridé, je pense à ma jeunesse. Je me rappelle d'avoir oublié à un temps qu'on s'aimait sans presse. L'important, ta 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 ta, c'est d'aujourd'hui. Oublier, ta 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 ta, les jours de pluie. Oh, hier est bien longtemps passé, mais ce qu'on ne peut pas changer. Les années ont trop vite filé, sans cesse la roue tournait. Je me rappelle d'avoir oublié les vieux mal qui m'arrachaient. L'important, ta 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 ta, c'est d'aujourd'hui. Oublier, ta 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 ta, les jours de pluie. Oh, hier est bien longtemps passé, mais c'est qu'on ne peut pas changer. Oh, hier est bien longtemps passé, mais c'est qu'on ne peut pas changer. 40 ans ont déjà passé, t'es toujours mon amant. Je me rappelle d'avoir oublié qui on était avant. L'important, ta 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 ta, c'est d'aujourd'hui. Oublier, ta 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 ta, les jours de pluie. L'important, ta 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 ta, c'est d'aujourd'hui. Oublier, ta 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 ta, les jours de pluie. Oh, hier est bien longtemps passé, mais ce qu'on ne peut pas changer. Oh, hier est bien longtemps passé, mais ce qu'on ne peut pas changer. All right. I think that's my time.
Sorry, I just had to get my notes to make sure I didn't forget anything. I want to thank you, Janine. Always a pleasure. The beauty of this event and festivals and our little festival is you get introduced to new artists and fall in love with their music. Janine Gale was one of those artists that I had no idea about until our open mic night. Thank you, Janine.
Thank you for letting me be here. It's just fantastic.
You've taken the sting out of quarantine. Up next, I am so excited to have him back. He'll really get you going for a Saturday night. Love his music. Again, another artist that I was introduced to through this program. And I'm the local music guy. That's how much talent we have. Although we have so much talent that we can ship it out to other parts of the country, like the West Coast. Welcome back, Alex Marr. You really knocked our socks off last time.
Oh, thanks so much. Do you want to be my agent? That was like the best intro I've ever had.
No pressure or anything, but we've been thinking about your last performance and can't wait for what you have tonight.
Thanks so much for having me back. Hey, thank you so much for having me back. Whoop and holler. My name's Alex Marr. I'm just going to get going here. This first song is called No One Else. It's from my second last album, Ether. Check it out on my Spotify, if you don't mind. Alex Marr Music.
where do I begin? I was pulled from a city by 100-kilometer wind. My memory is hazy. How did I ever get this lazy? It's crazy. And we're all so complicit, all saving billionaires, so unwilling to listen. And although I'm moving faster, we're just cruising to disaster. And I know your pain. It's just another day. Keeping all my excuses to myself. Look to no one else. That's how we're gonna survive this. Let's treat each other with kindness. They had enough of the violence. Yeah, here we go again. And the race back home starts at 5 p.m. But nobody ever wins, and it's just a matter of how well that you can deal with it. I don't mind if you're mad and you're hungry. It's alright if you're sad and you're lonely. Because no matter what the weather, we're in this together, yeah. And I know your pain. It's just another day. Keeping all my excuses to myself. Look to no one else. That's how we're gonna survive this. Let's treat each other with kindness. They had enough of this virus. Said we're gonna survive this. Let's treat each other with kindness. Had enough of the violence. You're breaking the silence.
Thank you so much. Spirit of Manitoba. This is really great for you guys to be hosting these open mic nights. It really gives folks like me a chance to get out and stretch our instruments. All right, this next song is a bit of a remix. Someone out there might recognize the lyrics to this song and the tune of this song. It's a song called "Set Adrift on Memory Bliss" by PM Dawn.
Maybe you send me here. You said that you're from memory bliss of you. Yeah. The camera pans, the cocktail glass. Behind the wall, the plastic plants. I see your girl with the fat diamond ring. And then you know I don't remember a damn thing. It must be one of those deja vu things. Or a dream that's trying to tell me something. Will I ever stop thinking about it? I don't really know. I doubt it. But subterranean by design. I wonder what I would find if I met you. Let my eyes caress you until they meet the daughter, which is Princess Who. I often wonder what makes her work. I guess I'll leave those questions to the experts. Assuming that there are some out there, probably alone, with solitaire. Hey, well, I can remember when I caught up with a pastime, intimate friend. She said, "But you're probably gonna say I look lovely. You probably don't think nothing of me." But she was right though, I can't lie. It's just one of those corners of my mind, and I'll just put it right back with the rest. That's the way it goes. Baby, you send me, yeah. Baby, you send me, set a trip for me, bliss you. Oh, baby, you send me, set a trip for me. A careless whisper for a careless man, a neutron dance for a neutron fan. Marionette strings are dangerous things. I thought of all the trouble that they bring you an eye for an eye, a spy for spy, rubber bands expand into a frustrated sigh. Tell me that's just not dreaming. She got an ace in the hole that doesn't have meaning, cause reality used to be a friend of mine. Complete control, I don't take too kind. Christina Applegate, you gotta put me on. Guess whose piece of the cake with Jack on? She broke her wishbone to wish for a sign. Told me whispers in her heart were fine. What did you think that she could do? I feel for her, I really do. And now as I stare at the ring finger on her hand, I wanted her to be a big PM Dawn fan, and I had to put it right back with the rest. That's the way it goes. Baby, you send me, yeah. Baby, you send me, set a trip for me, bliss you. Oh, baby, you send me, set a trip for me, bliss you. Woo! Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whoop and Holler Festival, open mic night. Muchas gracias. Thank you for having me. I'm going to keep going here until I see that it's time for me to move on in the chat instructions. Thank you so much. I'm going to play a song from my... oh, thank you so much, Bruce. Yeah, right? PM Dawn. Whoever plays PM Dawn, right? No one. I'm going to play a song from my most recent EP, Dream Final. The song's called Love's a Fire. You might have heard it recently when I got interviewed on CBC Winnipeg. It was very cool. Thank you so much, CBC Winnipeg. I just wanna be your number one and be your happy ever after. Every revolution around the sun should be full of joy and laughter. Just wanna smile up on your face, and when you wake up in the morning, as we navigate through time and space, I wanna savor every moment. I don't ever wanna stop believing in a better, brighter future. Focus on the things that are redeeming. Having others are renewable. Baby, I just wanna make the best of every situation. Yeah, hey, hey. Our love's a fire. Hey, hey. It's burning through everything. Together we will never grow tired. But baby, if we remember this, our love's a fire. Hey, hey. It's burning through everything. Together we will never grow tired. But baby, if we remember this. But come on. Well, hey, hey, it's burning through everything. Together we will never grow tired. Well, baby, if we remember this, our love's a fire. Hey, hey, it's burning through everything. Together we will never grow tired. Baby, if we remember
Thanks, Twintwa. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Thanks, Twintwa. I'm just gonna say thank you to everyone that I can see talking in the backstage chat window. I got time for one or two more. Thank you so much for having me. My name's Alex Marr. Please check me out on my Spotify or my IG at Alex Marr Music, MAHER. Just gonna switch guitars real quick. Real quick. One of the really cool things about streaming live from home is that you can have all your guitars ready to go for different intonations and different capo setups ahead of time. So just like what just happened, although that was kind of slow. This song's called Say. It's off my Ether album. Little place where peasants and heroes are measured out in sets of 3 zeros. I ask you, does this really mean that we can't meet somewhere between? No, in the middle where everything's great and it's crazy and strange as I. So how was your day? Just to get some extra pay. Yeah. We can just wander around, listen to all the sound, the people nearby respond to join and get high. It doesn't really matter what we do, as long as it's just gonna be me and you. If you wanted anything of me, all you gotta do is say. Say, if you wanted anything of me, all you gotta do is say, just say, hey, yeah. Just say, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just say, hey, hey, hey. Just say, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. The picture postcard background follows me around. You can hear the sound of the city, the buzzing light all along the avenue. It's giving out an orange hue that quickly surrounds you. In all the restaurants and 250 lot of horns,
They call me in, much to my chagrin. I'm the web cafe, this a bounty cat soy latte. Sending love on the net, well I think I'll probably forget. If you wanted anything of me, all you gotta do is say, just say. If you wanted anything of me, all you gotta do is say, just say, yeah. Just say, yeah, 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 yeah. Just say, yeah. Just say, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey, thank you so much, you guys, for having me. My name's Alex Marr. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Oh, Alex, we can't wait to see you again. That was fantastic.
Thanks, Bruce.
I really dig the grooves, and like I said, love me some PM Dawn.
Right?
That was a nice arrangement. Thanks for joining us, Alex. Everybody, check out Alex Marr, or wherever you stream. And there's always Bandcamp for those of us that don't Spotify.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Thanks, Alex. And coming right up, he does it all. He's got a sensitive side. He's got a funny side. Somewhere he's got a reverence for great music and great Canadian music. And he builds websites. We're proud to have Paul Little join us tonight. He's going to tell you more about himself and what he's done and all that, because he doesn't just play music. He talks to musicians. And I don't know, give us a Hoxsey Workman story before we let you play some music if you got one.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm a massive Hoxsey Workman fan, as a lot of Canadians are. But I've gotten to interview him a few times. It was the first time was with his band Mounties, where we got to go onto the tour bus and chat with all of them and do a great video interview with them. And then I finally got, about a year and a half ago, just before the pandemic, I think, I got the chance to do like a 1 hour phone interview with him to really get into the nitty gritty. And he's such a poetic, thoughtful, interesting person that to be able to get to talk to him for that long was just an absolute treat. So I, as Bruce said, I do a little bit of everything. I run an entertainment website, so through that I've interviewed lots of musicians and comedians and that sort of thing. I also run a roving venue here in Winnipeg called the Purple Room, which includes a Monday night open mic that we do, well, now online. We used to do in person, and hopefully someday again we will do in person every week. That's been running for almost 10 years now. Twintwa have been regulars at that for many, many years. Other performers tonight, like Jared Adams, have also been regulars there. And then every so often I do my own music and perform all sorts of things. And they mentioned comedy in the chat, and Bruce mentioned it a little bit. The last few years, I've gotten into writing parody songs at Wee Johnny's over on whatever street it is. I can't remember. Anyway, Wee Johnny's has the last few years started to do a Weird Al karaoke night, which is essentially people writing their own parody songs in the style of Weird Al. And I've done some improv, and I produce a comedy game show, but that was my first really foray into actually performing comedy. So I'm going to do a couple, 2 originals, a cover of Dan Mangan, another great Canadian artist, and then I'm going to close things off with one of my parody songs, which, hopefully you stick around for and hopefully you like. But we are going to start with an old original song of mine. And I just have to say, following Alex, very difficult. He's so good. I saw him a year and a half ago at the last Winterruption at XQ's, and just so amazing. So when live music gets to happen again, definitely go see him live any chance you get, because he puts on a phenomenal show. Here we go. Walking down to the waterfront with you, arm in arm. The sky is so blue, I can't imagine a better day than this. And then you lean in for a kiss. I wanna go with you to places never seen. Look you right in the eyes, lost in all the green. Just grab a suitcase, we don't need anything more. But don't forget to lock the door. I gotta say, you've got a way. I gotta say, you've got a way of making me feel so good. I gotta say, let's get away. I gotta say, let's get away. You know we should. April in Paris, we sip a glass of wine, taking it up again, but just one glass at a time. We talk about all the things that brought us here. You whisper softly in my ear. Another morning, 1,000 miles away. We walk the dusty streets where all the children play. One of them comments on the beauty that is you. Nothing has ever been so true. I gotta say, you got a way. I gotta say, you got a way of making me feel so good. I gotta say, let's get away. I gotta say, let's get away. You know we should. So damn lucky. Wake to you every day. We've got each other. Home is where you lay. I gotta say, you got a way. I gotta say, you got a way of making me feel so good. I gotta say, let's get away. I gotta say, let's get away. I know you know we should. So that song was called, if you couldn't figure it out from the repetitive chorus, I gotta say. And it is, just realized singing it, it's been a little while since I've sung it. It kind of is a song about well, it's about love, but it's also about travel. And that is something that we all miss right now. Can't wait for the time when I can go travel in Europe again and explore. Yeah, that's all. Just wanted to point that out. Information we all know. Just gonna make a quick change. Okay, just made a quick audio change. The next song I mentioned before, I wanted to do a Dan Mangan song. I love Canadian music. I love local music, which we get to produce lots of with the Purple Room. There's just so much great local music. Obviously, Bruce knows that, hosting a local radio show for so many years. But yeah, Canadian music in general is so good. There's just so many great artists of all genres. And this artist who I'm covering right now is, I've been a fan for over a decade. I first discovered him on MySpace. So that'll tell you how long ago, how long it's been. A long time. But yeah, it's been so great to see him get bigger and get a bigger audience and win a Juno and all of that. So this is a Dan Mangan song from, I think it's his last release, called Fool for Waiting. I can't tell you what it means when you are here. I am at ease. I don't blame you when you're gone for the sadness in my song. That weight is mine alone. A shadow is my own. The coast is never clear. I'll wait for morning though. You will arrive so we can watch that shadow disappear. And if you try to be with me, I will try to get by. Some say I'm a fool for waiting. They don't know this fool doesn't mind. They tell me, give it up. I won't ever give it up. 'Cause when the night does fade, I'm alive in the strangest way. Those first few cracks of dawn are a taste of what's to come. Yes, I hum and haw about nothing at all. I get lost in fear. No thief or act of God could take this grin I've got. I know you will be here. And if you try to be with me, I will try to get by. Some say I'm a fool for waiting. They don't know this fool doesn't mind. They tell me, give it up. I won't ever give it up.
they tell me. So what she's in your head, she's gonna leave again. What's gonna happen then? She's just enabling. There is truth to that. Well, I ain't holding back. If you try to be with me, I will try to get by. Some say I'm a fool for waiting. They don't know this fool doesn't mind. If you try to be with me, I will try to get by. Some say I'm a fool for waiting. They don't know this fool doesn't mind. They tell me, give it up. I won't ever give it up. They tell me, give it up. But I won't ever give it up.
Sounds like the sound was better for that song, so that's great to hear. That was some Dan Mangan. And I just love that song. Just quickly reading the chat here, and it sounds like there's some memories of the Purple Room. Twintwa definitely played a lot of shows there back in the day, in the original venue at Frame Arts Warehouse, and it's closed in 2015. And so it's been 5.5 years now that we've just been a roving venue all over the place, all over the city. We've been at where have we been? We've been at XQ's. We're at the Cube every summer with our open mic. I'm wearing my Caravan shirt here. That's our open mic. Normally, in non-pandemic times, we're at the Cube all summer long, every Monday night. We're at Assiniboia Downs for the what is it? The night market, the Manitoba Night Market and Festival. We just love putting up our venue at and putting on shows at whatever venues in the city that we can, whatever spaces we can. It's just great to support local music and local artists and local performances, not just music, comedy and all those sorts of things. So I've got one more original song, and then I will close things out with the promised comedy parody song. So this song I wrote years ago with my friend Megan, and it's called Surprised. Try all you won't meet my expectations. How do I sleep at night knowing that you're only fiction? I push and pull, I bend and break, but no one seems to make the final cut, though I compromise everything. No, I guess that I'm not really surprised. I knew the truth, but I covered my eyes. You fed me from a bag of lies. I ate it up. The way I see it is, you making an investment. I will take a back seat. I am worth whatever's left. Well, don't you say I didn't try when I handed you my heart. You shook your head and asked me to throw it. No, I guess that I'm not really surprised. I knew the truth, but I covered my eyes. You fed me from a bag of lies. I ate it up. No, I guess that I'm not really surprised. I knew the truth, but I covered my eyes. You fed me from a bag of lies. I ate it up, now I'm empty inside. So that's a little bit of a downer tune. Sad. So it's a happy love song to start. That's more of a sad song. But I'm gonna pick things up a little bit with my last tune. As I said, the last few years, I have done some parody songs in the style of Weird Al. The first 5 that I did were all themed around rice and gravy, because when I was a teenager, I wrote a parody of Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice, called Rice Rice Gravy. I wrote like part of it when I was like 12 or 13, and then years later, when this opportunity arose, I decided I had to finish the song, do a complete song, and I put out the Rice Rice Gravy parody song. You can find that on YouTube if you want. If you look up Rice Rice Gravy, you'll find it. It's there. But anyway, then I decided I would keep doing these parody songs, and I decided, why not? Let's just keep them all around rice and gravy. So I made a thing that isn't, some people think isn't a thing, but upon my research is a thing everywhere. Every culture has their own version of rice and gravy. And so yeah, did 5 of those, did a final one where I admitted that actually, despite all of those songs, I don't actually even eat rice, because I'm quite a picky person, and I don't like the texture of rice, and I don't eat rice. So the whole thing seemed like a lie. But that meant that the 6th song that I did, which is what I'm going to do tonight, still food themed, but not about rice and gravy. But it is about what I mentioned before, that, I'm a very picky eater in many different ways. I wish I wasn't. And so, one other quick note about this, I'd only previously ever performed it with the backing track of the original song. So for tonight, for the first time, I'm doing it just myself on the ukulele. So it won't quite have the same vibe. It's a Whitney Houston parody. I hope you'll all recognize what the original is. But anyway, oh, I gotta put my capo on for this one. Get it a little bit higher up. So yeah, here we go. Clock strikes upon the hour, and now it's time to leave. Heading out to our work lunch. You think I'd be psyched to eat, but everyone wants Japanese, and I don't remotely like sushi. So when the server comes, it's water for one. Oh, wish I liked the same food as my buddies. I just wanna eat with everybody. Yeah, I want your taste buds in my body. I don't wanna be picky. Oh, wish I liked the same food as my buddies. I just wanna eat with everybody. Yeah, I want new taste buds in my body. I don't wanna be picky. If only it was just the taste, I'd still make it through each day. But even foods I used to love, well, my body turns away. Potatoes, ice cream, apples, garlic too, make my insides burn, nothing I can do. So when the night falls, I get no sleep at all. Oh, wish I liked the same food as my buddies. I just wanna eat with everybody. Yeah, I want new insides in my body. I don't wanna be picky. Oh, wish I liked the same food as my buddies. I just wanna eat with everybody. Yeah, I want new insides in my body. I don't wanna be picky. My body, ooh, hates so much food. I don't wanna be picky. My body, ooh, hates so much food. I can't eat garlic rolls anymore. Just want a big glass of chocolate milk without a whole box of Imodium for help. But when the server comes, it's water for one. Key change. Oh, wish I liked the same food as my buddies. I just wanna eat with everybody. Yeah, I want new insides in my body. I don't wanna be picky. Oh, wish I liked the same food as my buddies. Just wanna eat with everybody. Yeah, I want new taste buds in my body. I don't wanna be picky. Don't you wanna dine with me, baby? Don't you wanna get all the food I won't eat? Don't you wanna dine with me, baby? I don't wanna be picky. I don't wanna be the reason you don't eat your favorite sushi. I don't wanna be the reason person you can't eat what cook for me. I just wanna eat what everyone else eats. I hate being so picky.
There we go.
There we go. Hey.
6 shows, you'd think I'd get this right. But the program, like autocorrect, switches to mute.
Yes, yes.
You really do it, right? So that's my pitiful excuse. Paul, that was fantastic.
Thanks.
I was kind of hoping for the Stars on Long play Rice and Gravy, the whole album.
You know, someday I want to record that as an actual EP, like a 5-song EP, crossing all genres. There's hip hop, there's folk, there's everything in there. So someday.
It's a little game trying to figure out because it's all genres, trying to figure out which song you're parodying, right? Like rice, gravy. Oh yeah, that's an easy one. But some of them you're like, gotta think about it. It's a fun little puzzle.
Yeah, exactly.
And as you mentioned, we were reminiscing about the frame and how Josh and I were probably at the same Twintwa show and had no idea.
Yeah, that's I love that about concerts though. Like years later, you can like meet someone and be like, "Oh, we were both front row for that same concert."
I was at, no word of a lie, at least 50 shows in small venues with my wife before I met her. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Paul.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hopefully, we'll be doing this in person, and we'll meet you then. We will be doing it August 28th or 27th and 28th. So Put that in your calendar. It might be drive-in, it might be online, fingers crossed, it might be in person, but we will be there. And we don't go anywhere because we're not done yet. We're going to get an encore from Emily Arsenault. What do you have for us this time, Emily?
I was really inspired by Paul's ukulele, so I brought out my own. I'm going to play California by Joni Mitchell.
Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. It was just a dream some of us had in us. Still all lands to see, but I wouldn't wanna stay here. It's too old and cold and settled in its ways here. California, California, no, I'm coming home. I'm gonna see the folks I dig. I'll even kiss the sunset big. California, I'm coming home. So I bought me a ticket, I got a plane to Spain. Went to a party, then I read dirt road, and there were lots of pretty people there, reading Rolling Stone, reading Vogue. And I said, how long you gonna hang around? Said a week, maybe two, just until my skin turns brown. Then I'm going home to California, to California. You know I'm coming home. Will you take me as I am, strung out on another man? California, I'm coming home. And it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news at home that you read only just give you the blues. Don't just give you the blues. So I bought me a ticket, I got a place to Spain. Went to a party down a red dirt road, and there were lots of pretty people there, reading that stone, reading Vogue. Said, how long you gonna hang around? Said a week, maybe two, just until my skin turns brown. And then I'm going home to California, to California. You know I'm coming home. I'm gonna see the folks I dig. I'll even kiss the sunset, big California. Coming home, and it gets so lonely when you're walking out the streets, they're full of strangers. All the news at home that you read, more about the war and the bloody changes. Will you take me as I am? Won't you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Won't you take me as I am? Won't you take me as I am? Da, 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 da.
Crunch, crunch, crunch of the technology. Wow, that was an absolutely wonderful version of Joni Mitchell. And Joni Mitchell is not an easy task to cover, just to play it, let alone do it as beautifully as you did, Emily. For one thing, Joni Mitchell had a very gifted voice and was very knowledgeable technician. But there's also a little quirk in that she has little hands like me, and she can't do an F. So she had to adjust all of her writing to avoid F at all costs.
I have little hands too.
Well, I don't have an excuse. Now, Emily Arsenault, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
That was wonderful. We're going to bookend the show with our featured artist, Twintwa. They've been more than just our featured artist, as we've been talking about. They've really brought all of us together. We met at an open mic that Howard Manshine used to do on Thursdays. Josh and I were most likely at the same show, but had no idea about one another at the Purple Room. And we were both brought there by you guys. Not for me, but I don't know what you're going to do, but there has been a request for Snake Charmer.
Okay.
If I may be so bold. I know you won't do it, but I got to drop this nugget because it's too long. Hawthorne still gives me chills.
Oh, wow.
North Americana is the album. There's some great stories in there. We don't want to take up any more time. Twintwa to end our evening.
Yeah, we got a song for you. Some requests. Well, we're just gonna have to do more shows to honor those requests at another time, but I think this is a really beautiful song to kind of bring this full circle. It's called Snow Angels, because we're on the end of saying goodbye to the winter. It's the blanket, that beautiful blanket of snow is slowly leaving us, and but yeah, this is kind of just a really, I don't know, it's called Snow Angels. I'll let it speak for itself. We've had a really wonderful evening. We love you all, and here we go, Snow Angels. Comes up and it sits there so low. You blink and you miss it when it's gone, now you know. And it's darkness and darkness and everything's cold. And it's darkness and darkness and everywhere's snow. And will most of us stay and will some of us go? Well, we don't want to know where you've gone or where you have gone. With the snow, the snow, the snow. Oh, we are the snow, the snow, the snow. Oh, we are the snow, the snow, the snow. And the wind comes up and it blows in the cold. And the wind comes up and it blows all the snow. And the wind comes up and it blows on your nose. It blows on the bridges, it blows on the roads. It blows over the water that ditches and holes in your home. And there's nothing to do and there's nowhere to go. Curl up in your cave, curl up in your hole. Curl up in your cave, curl up in your hole. There's nowhere to go from where the snow of the snow of the snow. Oh, we are the snow of the snow of the snow. Oh, we are the snow of the snow of the snow.
We have the snow of the snow of the snow.
Yeah. Thanks for a beautiful evening.
Thanks for reminding me that I love snow days, and that's why I'm in Winnipeg. Twintwa Forest Her Dress, our featured artist tonight, bookending it. It's bittersweet that it's wrapped up, but it's been a wonderful winter wassail for 6 great shows over these past 12 weeks. Big thanks to the artist tonight, Twintwa Forest Her Dress, Emily Arsenault. I'm going to forget somebody. I know that. Let's see. Emily Arsenault, Teresa Thor, Janine Guillot, Jared Adams, Alex Marr, Paul Little. I think I got everybody. And of course, Twintwa. There we go. And all the artists that we've had over these 6 weeks. Huge thanks to Josh, Linda, and Mitchell. They are the heavy lifters, the movers and the shakers. They make this happen. We want to thank Safe at Home Manitoba program. They made it possible for us to compensate the artists like they so richly deserve. And we want to thank you for supporting local music. Tuning in, well, independent music, as some of them aren't quite so local, but tuning in and supporting independent music with your attention and awareness. We want to remind you that August 27th and 28th, we'll be doing something. We don't quite know what it's going to bring, but we will have something for you. So make sure those dates are in your calendar. You can always go to hoopandholler.com for all your information, or if you'd like to be a part of it by donating, become a volunteer possibly. Everything's there, hoopandholler.com/donate. It all goes back. This is a fantastic program and festival. I am blessed, honored to be a part of it. So on behalf of everybody involved, have a great evening, a great spring, a great summer. We'll see you just before Labor Day. And they call me Bruce. Until we meet again, be good, have fun, stay motivated.